everybody, and welcome back to Selena's Home Entertainment. This is just a mini intro before we get into the meat and potatoes and the meat. This video is a fun little challenge video. I got inspired by this video from the YouTuber Frizz McWiz. Funny little video. You should go check them out. I'm gonna leave their channel linked down in the description box down below so you can check them out, as they did their own little thing, and it is just spinning for OC characters. It's pretty much like an OC challenge, and I've been wanting to do a challenge. Before I get started, please like, subscribe, hit that notification button, and if not, enjoy the rest of this video as you're gonna see my face. Hell yeah. You saw the intro. So here we are. But we have character traits, accessories, hairstyles, outfits, 500 animal species, hidden superpower species in general. Oh yeah, that one. What creature or monster, skin tone, what to draw, colors, and hair wheel. So we got a lot working. Hairstyles, hair wheel. So first, but here's an idea. Kawaii girl with cup of coca.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
I don't like that. So we're gonna do it one more time. And if I don't like this, I obviously have plenty of other things I could go with. A wolf. Okay, I can work with this. Wolf. This is our first character. Okay, first thing is wolf. Okay, I can work with this. Idea. Pretty much this is what like the basis of for the rest of the characters. So, okay. Let's look up wolf then. Wolf. Ooh, types of wolves. That's cool. I'm seeing a lot of AI. All about wolves. Kinda need that. And wolf heads, just in case. I don't know. Oh, look at that. I gotta put that in there. Okay, so now that we got outfit aesthetics, let's see what a wolf will wear. It hopefully will give me a good idea. I'm scared. Nervous. Oh, pasta. Oh wait, candy corn? Is it what I think it is? Hold on. Candy corn. Oh, outfits. Oh, wait, that's kind of cute. Ideas. I'm not saying I'm like an artist who knows how to do this, but here we go. I don't know how I'm gonna combine a wolf and candy core, but somehow they're gonna blend. Was this smart of me? Because I like having one thing that I can kind of connect them all to. I don't know if I want superpowers. Let's do skin tone. Okay, so we have a blue wolf. Do hairstyle. I'm gonna try my best to follow it. I'm not the greatest at drawing hair, so I could do short. So, and then the accessory. There's so many. Black mask. Oh, wait. That kind of eats. Okay, this might be weird, but it might be good. And then obviously we'll do some character traits. We'll do 2. Nice and even, let's just say. Practical, okay. And what else? Character traits. Can you be nice to me? Or are you just gonna make me and clever. Okay, clever and practical. All right. I like this. Okay, that's fine. So we have wolf, candy core aesthetics, blue skin tone, short hair, has a black mask, and is practical and clever. Now, future me, I'm sorry. Because I don't even... Here is the first whale character. Hello, this is future Serena, of course. This is character 1 that we have gone through the wheel for, of course. The wheels, sorry, plural. And I decided to name this first character Florence Hess. Thank you, random name generator. Of course, if you're in purgatory, you die, unfortunately. And unfortunately, Miss Florence got killed by wolves. Before she died, she saw the most beautiful white wolf looking at her, which I think kind of has some symbolism to it. I don't know what yet, but it has something. It has something to do, and every character you're about to meet is most likely connected in some way to this animal on how they died in some shape or form, whether seeing it on somebody, seeing it just in the blink of their eye, the last thing they see. Florence's personality, while her outfit may seem like it's very childish, colorful, for a character like her, she's actually very clever, even in a place called Purgatory. She is one of the more practical characters. She can be very cold sometimes. Not because of her skin, maybe a little bit of it, but she is extremely cold inside. She just doesn't know how else to be sometimes, and she doesn't mean it. She is one of the more newer, as I call them, bonded in this world, so not everything is processing. She doesn't fully understand what is happening. Is this a dream? Stuff like that. And again, if I continue to do this series, who knows? The bonded are people who happen to be bonding with animals or things in general. Yeah, that's all I got. Also, if you're wondering how the mask also connects to it all, it is a disguise. It's pretty much covering their eyes, their main facial features, because I think it's very interesting that they're hiding their face from each other and from themselves, so they cannot take off the mask even if they wanted to. It is to hide themselves and everyone else from their true identity. Comes undone over time, but as you can see, these 4 characters have been here for quite some time and will probably will be here for even longer. But yeah, that's all about Florence. I think the hardest thing about Florence was not the wolf aspect. I think that was the first thing I got right away. It was more like the outfit. I didn't exactly know what outfit to choose for her. Again, this is very out of my comfort zone. I don't normally draw these complex outfits. So it's definitely very fun idea, and it really got me inspired to draw more clothes in my OCs and just in general having more depth to them, because I feel like it could say a lot about a person on how their outfit is and stuff like that. So I definitely had fun with this character. Granted, she was the first one I drew. But yeah, this is Florence Hess, who is bonded with a beautiful white wolf. We got the first one. I'm gonna do 4. So let's hope. I think 4 is nice. 6 is too many, I think, for this kind of challenge, but 4 is good. Like I said, I don't do odd numbers, so. Okay, so we'll go back to which one? What to draw. Okay. If this does not work, I'm gonna go to animal, species, or creature. Okay. Hands in this position. I'm freaking blind. This is supposed to help me give ideas. I'll do one more time. We'll see if I like it. Girl reading a book. That's more like a pose idea than anything, not like an idea. Let's see. Let's do animal. Let's see what I get. A shark. Hell. Okay, what is this? I want to know what this is before I like regret this idea immediately. Black reef shark. Oh, the little dudes. Huh. I don't freaking know. Let me think about this because I don't freaking know. Okay, we'll do black. I guess this is an animal video. I'm gonna be learning animal videos. Yippee! Because I'm definitely gonna keep the accessory for all of them because I think that'd be really cool to have like one thing that connects them all. And I usually always do that with any of new characters I try to draw. I try to say like, hey, they're in the same universe because of this and stuff. So they're definitely still gonna keep the mask because I think that will also help with the story aspect. So black mask. I keep regret this, but here we are. Outfit aesthetic for your OC. Let's go. Let's see what this shark is gonna get. I don't know, shark thing. Witch core. Okay, sure. Out of like everything I have, they give me this. Cool. Great. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. Which core outfits? They never can, and then they show me which core outfits, which is so weird. Oh gosh, I'm gonna fit this in a stinking shark. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest with you, folks. This is a challenge. Okay, my favorite part. I honestly, can I get white, blue? Okay, yeah. 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 Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Guys, I don't freaking know. Okay, sure. All right. Of course, we have two different hair stuff, so let's see if we like this one. Dyed. How does that help at all? Okay, well, let's see. Give me something. Pigtails. Character traits. Okay, they're kind. Okay, we like. I do believe this shark is a kinder of the sharks. Again, I don't know. I'm not a shark expert, obviously. And impressed. Okay. This is gonna be a fun video for y'all. So our second character is the black reef shark with a black mask. Again, that's the accessory that all these characters are gonna have. They have the witch core aesthetic. Their skin color is pink, have pigtails, and are kind and impressed. Enjoy. Future me, at least. Next up is character number 2. Her name is Serena Hester. She died unfortunately as a sacrifice to the ocean. Before she died, however, she saw the shark before she succumbed to drowning. So the last thing she saw was this beautiful shark just swimming by. Most sharks aren't dangerous, by the way, so I didn't want to didn't want to assume that the shark ate her. It was more just like something else happened to her to get her into that place, and she happened to see a beautiful, they're very pretty sharks, actually. They're very cool looking. Her personality, again, don't judge a book by its cover, the witchy aesthetic. She's extremely kind to you. She will be kind to anybody she meets. She sees the good in a lot of people and can even be impressed by just remembering to tie in your shoes or remembering to say hi to her this morning or something like that. It's not like a bad, like, easily impressed. It's a very, like, oh my god, I can't believe you done this. Like, oh my god. It's very nice to see somebody very impressed by what people do, even if it's just day-to-day stuff that she goes to the bare minimum, even lower than that. And unfortunately, she's one of the bonded who has been here for a while, so her animal has kind of bonded a little bit more to her. She's got a bit more of the scales and the fishtail and stuff like that, but she is in no rush to leave. It might be because of her not wanting to face the reality of her situation, or just what has happened to her in her past to move on, but she has no desire to move on anytime soon. She would rather help other people who are in need of wanting to move on from their bonded, because this is not how they planned on how they died. I've already committed to the idea of animal. They're each a different animal, and then they each have the same black mask, or like a different black mask. I don't know yet. And then click. Say click. Take a pic. An American robin. I could never see any of these animals together. American robin. An American robin. A bird. Oh. And I just okay. I thought. So, an idea has now formed in my head that maybe this American robin and then the wolf are friends. Maybe? Oh, goddamn no. This is going to be a goddamn challenge. I'm gonna let y'all know this for a fact. This is such out of my wheelhouse. No control over what I do. And you know what? The mental illness might be kicking in and being like, I need everything to be perfect. I need to know what's happening. But this is good for my brain to work on and stuff. So can't wait. Okay, let's see the aesthetic. All right, let's go. Glam aesthetic. Okay. Yeah. A freaking bird wearing this. Okay. Maybe not a bird. I don't know yet. Okay, next is skin color, our favorite part.
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
Why do I get the wild skin colors? I love it. Thought I was gonna get a normal skin color. I asked for it, I guess. I don't know when I did. In my head, maybe. I did get rid of the color blue because I don't need that. Okay, let's see. Let's try this one again. See if I like it. Now, hold on. That eats. I like that one. For once, they give me a good idea. Immediately. Okay, and then the two character traits that this American robin is gonna get. Okay, they're decisive. Okay, that's okay. 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 R.I.P. me, for sure. Say that in the chat. And hardworking. Okay. I do like the traits. They actually go really well. All the traits that I've gotten so far for these characters work really well. I was kind of nervous for that. So I can really kind of work with that, hopefully. In the storytelling aspect, at least. Here's the third character, babes. Next up is character 3. And I named her Elaine Whittaker. Unfortunately, she died she was killed in the woods, and as she was laying on the ground looking at the beautiful sky, she saw a beautiful robin flying across her face before she, kicked the bucket, they say. Her personality, however, her aesthetic kind of matches her a bit better. Has worked hard in the past. She's been a girl boss. She has been that girl, whether that is in her life or just in purgatory in general. Of course, there's going to be shops. It's very Blade Runner-esque, if you can believe me or not. She can be very extremely decisive. She knows exactly what she is going to do. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. When she has a decision, she is very okay. She sticks to it, even if it's a bad idea. It kind of brings this interesting duo of her and Florence, who's from character 1. I feel like they would get along very well, as they're both one of the newer bees as well as, again, they have similar personality traits where they could get along very well. And then the last but not least, the 4th character, because I like making more work for myself. Let us go to the anime species. There's just over 500, so. Okay. So, this really do hate me. Somehow, this is all gonna work. And it's all gonna make sense. Do not worry, guys. Me? I like having crazy ideas. I like the unknown. And I'm not freaking out inside. Okay. It's fine. Oh, they're pretty. I've been getting really unique animals, though, that are very pretty. I kind of like it. It kind of eats. Okay, outfit aesthetic. Let's go. Okay. Okay, that works. Okay. A baddie outfits. Not baddie tats. Baddie outfits. There we go. Okay. Ooh, okay. I like that one. I like that one. I didn't know baddie was an aesthetic. I'm trying to put as many outfit ideas, as I'm not normally a person who draws a lot of outfits, so I need a lot of references. Too many. She's a baddie, she's a track star. Skin tone. Okay. At least it's a normal skin tone. Okay, hairstyle. Let's do this one. Let's see. I like going back and forth, okay? I like getting opportunities. Box braids? I mean, that's very much the aesthetic. Do I know how to draw that hair, though, is the real question. Let me... I realize I have to look up the hairstyles as well. Box braids. Oh, that's cute. Now, will I be able to draw it is the real goddamn question. This is a hairstyle I don't normally draw, so it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be interesting. That's for sure. Scared, I just want to do it right, you know? That's really pretty color combo. It's not telling me what kind of hair color, because knowing this, give me something completely different than what I'm looking for. And then last but certainly not least, the character traits. Let's see if this will be a good run overall. Enduring. What the frick does enduring mean? Okay, sometimes they're using big words. that, I don't know. Okay, so enduring. Continuing, he formed a number of enduring relationships. For personality trait? Okay. Okay. Fine. It's great. Appreciative. Okay. Was not the idea I was getting from this character, but so for the fourth and final character, by the way, is an Amore leopard. Black mask. She has the baddie aesthetic. She has black skin, box braids. She's enduring and appreciative. Last, but certainly not least, is character number 4, named Velma Costa. Unfortunately, she died by getting jumped by a group of people, and the last thing that she saw, what she believed she saw, was a leopard. Her personality, plenty of relationships, as again, just like character number 2, Serena, she has been here for probably just as long or even a little bit longer, so she has made a lot of friendships. She's hugely enduring, she's very supportive, and she would rather have them take the spotlight and them progress forward than herself. So she has made a lot of friendships. She just over time has become very appreciative of her life in purgatory and how much of a leader she can be and how much she has saved people from being bonded. Now, bonded isn't all sunshines and rainbows, unfortunately. Like I said, you don't know who you truly are. You remember bits and pieces of yourself. And of course, the mask might have something to do with it. I'm not entirely sure, but like I said, you can't even take off your mask. So even if you wanted to have a relationship as a bonded, it's truly hard to know who yourself is and if that other person will truly accept you even in purgatory, which there are a lot of weird people. So I bet you would find someone if you were in purgatory. But since you can't take off the mask, they don't know what happens once you fully complete whatever happens. Are there stages? People come and go as they please. Some people are forced to stay in a certain area while other people can go, depending on how long they've been bonded for and stuff. Like I said, she's very helpful. Her and Serena definitely have a past together. They are definitely a duo. Not in a bad way a past. It's more like I said, it's impossible to know who you truly are if you're a bonded. I don't know, I see them two having some sort of connection, if you know what I mean. And those were the 4 characters I created with this wheel, and honestly, I loved this challenge. It really brought some sort of spark back in me again to really start doing more stuff with my OCs, having fun with it again. And I really did have fun. I do love spinning the wheel and having the wheel choose for you. So I'm pretty sure I'll probably be doing this challenge again eventually because it was genuinely really fun, especially if I have no idea what to make new characters from. Is it a little silly? Yeah. Will they be back? Who knows? Let me know in the comments down below which one was your favorite character. I will always ask for advice or tips or tricks or anything like that to work on different hair types and hairstyles as I try to progress my art. I push myself every time I do a challenge or I make new OCs, just so 1, I can have fun with it, and 2, so I can say at least I tried it. I hope you have a great day, great night, great wherever you are, and yeah. Bye!